I didn't know whether to address it or not, but I feel like we kind of have to. Because for a start, this podcast would have probably been brought to you a few months back had it not been for coronavirus.
Dun, dun, dun.
First of all, is there anyone in the room that doesn't think it actually exists? I think we better just get that out of the way straight away. Have we got any virus deniers?
Any non-believers?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Of the concept of it, do you believe it exists?
Slightly different.
It's
many fans.
Yeah,
I'm pro-COVID.
Yeah, no.
I don't think. Yeah, I think it. Does
I did
exist.
prefer SARS, to be fair, when that came out.
Ebola had more of a kick.
Yeah, no,
I
think messed stuff up as much as it SARS.
I think they've gone a bit over the top with everything, haven't they? They've really took it to another level.
yeah, most definitely. I mean, the lockdown was fucking unprecedented. I mean, I won't lie. It sounds awful, actually. I probably shouldn't say this. Obviously, Corona was fucking bad. There's no doubt about it, and all the rest of it. For my career, because everyone was stuck indoors. Yeah. What could they do other than watch YouTube videos? So I saw some nice growth through lockdown, and plus I work from home and that. I'm just stuck in my studio all day anyway, so I didn't really notice much of a difference. But yeah, the lockdown was. How did you guys get on with the lockdown? How did you find it?
It was a tricky one, man. Like for us, obviously we got a brand, a factory and stuff to keep running. We had a little period where we had to pretty much shut down, and then just follow the steps. Follow the government. I was proactive with it and went to the council and was like, what can we do? What do we need to do? And kind of attacked it that way and got advice from them, which worked out well. But yeah, like it wasn't massively nice for anyone. I'm empathetic to like different people. Like everyone's got their own little story. So like, there's some people who like don't mind it. There's other people who are like at risk. So it's like,
of course.
I think I'm open-minded with it. So I understand that like to some people it's really bad. And other people it's not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, like for example, for a lot of people, like my nan, obviously she's, she couldn't see anyone for months, because she was obviously so at risk. And 100% empathetic to people that were badly affected. But it's just, for me, what pissed me off about it, and still does piss me off to this day, is there doesn't seem to be any consistency. So I went to London last weekend, had to wear a mask for the whole of the train journey. That's all right, fair enough. But then I could walk into a pub with nothing on. You know what I mean? And it's just like, there's just no consistency. There's no clear guidelines. There never has been. I'll go on record. I think the government's handling of Corona has been beyond dog shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
feels like it's just winging it.
Without
they throw it out, throw a rule out and go, right, you can't, 6 people, that's it. And then, but what about this?
That's the new thing.
Okay, that's fine. That's all right. And this, that's fine. And this, no.
Yeah.
That's the bit, you hear these things about, the government conspiracies and all this sort of stuff, but then you're like, seeing how they've handled this, it's like, I don't think they know what's going on. I think they actually put the conspiracies out there so that we're like worry about
think more
the
about
government. But actually, they haven't got.
They couldn't organise it. They couldn't organise it. They don't even know what they're doing.
They're not smart enough.
It's like
exactly. Look at, like, come on,
we're giving Boris too much credit.
He's just like,
they're like,
there's no way he's sitting there planning. He's like,
he's a superhuman lizard. He's like, he's
just winging it.
Yeah, Boris for me. We're instantly into politics. We're fucked from the get-go. But Boris for me was so funny when he was mayor of London doing his like zip line shit. He tackled that kid at like a school charity event. He completely wiped someone out on Soccer Aid. Haha, that's funny, mayor of London. Now he's the prime minister of our country. It goes from being hilarious to being fucking terrifying. Do you know what I mean? But also, kids, if there's going to be a silver lining, anything is possible.
Yeah.
If that man is prime minister of this country, you can truly achieve anything you set your mind to.
And the thing is, it's not just a one-off, because you look at the the president of the
Oh,
United
mate,
States.
yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
It's like...
I saw that, and it's like, it can't get any weirder. And then it did.
Yeah.
And then 2020 happened, and it's just like, this is literally like we're living in some sort of dystopian future movie. Do you know what I mean? It's
it is weird.
Oh, there might be World War III.
Yeah, because
Then
you started off the year with that. And I remember thinking, it can't get weirder than this.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Then Australia was literally on fire for a few months. Then Corona hit, and then it's just gone from that, and then after that, just the amount of weird shit, and
California on fire at the minute.
Yes, and do you know why? There's a massive wildfire in California because someone had an extreme gender reveal party.
Really?
Yeah. And then there's just too many fireworks and that. And
What
now
the fuck's an extreme gender reveal party?
Is it like a bait?
Just like X Games.
when they have like a gathering and then they like pop a balloon and all this blue confetti, so it's a
okay,
boy,
yeah.
like a gender reveal like that.
I thought you meant it was like a late one, like in his 20s.
No.
I just want to tell everyone.
Yeah, no.
I'm a guy. It's like, we know, mate. Yeah, you've been called Derek
baby.
for 20 years.
a newborn baby. And,
That baby's literally Satan.
It's
literally
the Antichrist.
It's the Antichrist coming.
You've burned LA to the ground.
Here I am.
Yeah.
Someone's rocked up with an RPG, just fired at a wall.
Yeah.
Oh, it's blue
Just
smoke.
to celebrate. I had pink confetti in the rocket though. It's like, no, it's still
But that's what they say about like coronavirus and shut everything down and no one's allowed to do anything. But then like when real shit happens, like fires, places burning, it all goes out the window, doesn't it? And it's like,
yeah, of course it does.
Was Corona just there because nothing else was going on? They were like, there's no...
Mate, I mean, you fucking hell.
Straight into a conspiracy.
Like with Corona, obviously, I do believe
It's fucking weird, though.
Yeah,
Corona. The whole Corona thing has just been mental.
For a start, Corona obviously blew up beyond comprehension and all the rest of it. No one was talking about Brexit anymore.
No,
No one gave a fuck.
cares, mate.
No one gave a
cares,
fuck.
mate.
I saw an article the other day. There's a chance that we'll now do like a no deal on Brexit and it's all going to fall apart. No one fucking gives a shit because they're talking about all these different things. It's just, that's where I think the government
is it a
are
swerve
smart.
ball? Is it a big
It's all
swerve
smoke and mirrors and someone tweeted maybe a month or two ago, right? September the 9th. Remember this date because Hillary Clinton is going to court and they're investigating her emails for paedophilia. I guarantee something big will happen to divert it. What come out on the 8th or the 9th? Or we're going in, you got to reduce down to 6 people. That went viral and all the rest of it. Every time there's like something significant, there's something else to like kind of guide you away from it. Do you know what I mean? Like with Black Lives Matter and stuff like that, there was one thing that came out. It was mad, if you believe it, right? So obviously Black Lives Matter, allegedly, possibly, maybe, black people being targeted by police and dying and stuff. Okay, so let's call that Black Death. Okay, so that was all going on. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, for the first time in 120 years, there is a case in China of the plague, i.e. the Black Death. So then Black Death was trending on Twitter. You click on it, you don't get anything about Black Lives Matter. You get about one case in China.
I've seen that, yeah.
Talking about the plague, of which, by the way, we can cure very quickly, very easily, because we have the cure now.
It was someone eating something, right? It was a kid or someone ate something fucking weird animal.
I think was that not Corona? Corona was the bat.
Yeah, no, Corona was the bat. But yeah, the Black Death was like, no, it was passed on from when they went into it. He ate
for the Black Death?
That actual case, he ate some fucking weird animal.
But then that's what I'm saying. Initially,
they need to stop eating weird shit. That's what
just eat normal animals. Don't go.
Where Corona came from, they say someone ate a bat or something. What was it?
Yeah, contaminated bat.
But that kind of just very quickly went out the window, and then it was like. Everyone forgot about what actually caused
the source. Also, I'm sorry.
That's what I mean. Surely you would. Let's sort that out first.
Yeah, 100%. Especially when, all right, call it what was it, a meat market or whatever, and it came from a bat. In Wuhan, where the coronavirus originated, they have a biological weapons research facility where they literally create shit a bit like that. And it just so happens to come from the town or city that institute is. Like that. I know that you can kind of like, add 2 and 2 and get 7, but for me, that's a bit on the nose.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's way too close to being like...
And they shut it down, didn't they? They
shut
it down quick
about
time
all
in
that
China.
initial stuff.
Yeah. Like, if you look at their stats now, like, the death rate in China is so low compared to like, if you look at...
Yeah, they
so like populations like
quickly.
India, like big countries, like China's low.
Yeah, because they seemingly cracked it immediately. I'm not being funny. But like China's one of those nations. China's one of those nations you can't really trust much that comes out because they filter everything all the information. It's like North Korea. They filter everything that comes out of that country. So if they conveniently, even though they were the epicenter of coronavirus, conveniently managed to reduce their numbers drastically, which leaves the alternative that America, which you could argue are one of their global rivals, and now the epicenter of coronavirus. So it's very convenient for them. They could have done it. They might have cracked it, and actually it could be legit, but it's very convenient, everything considered, how it all ended up, Yeah,
there's a lot of countries in debt. China's not going to be one of them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But it's just... That's Corona. I knew we were going to talk about it. I literally all last night, I was like, do we just avoid Corona? Because I don't know if people are sick of Corona conversation. But then again, we're not talking like, the numbers or anything like the BBC are pushing out. We're telling you the truth.
Allegedly, possibly, maybe.
That's a joke. Okay, that was a joke.